Hi, this is Sad Panda, and this is the audio commentary for Panda Q&A episode 4. And this time I'm not alone. Here with me.
Hey guys, this is Welshy, or Matt, or Welshy as I'm pretty known on the site.
Yeah.
Thrilling up. I tried to put pens down there for the prostitute line. Again, that's something I didn't actually tell Panda I was going to do, I just did it.
Yeah, like always.
I think the funny thing about this episode is that she is actually my friend. Her name's Jennifer. She told me she was going to send Panda this question, and when she did, I can remember he was on Skype, and I said, my friend's just sent you a question, and he got the email, and he wrote back to me, and it was just like, I just asked you, didn't I? And it was just like, oh. Yeah, well, what else could we do with that? And literally within 5 minutes, we had most of these scenarios planned out.
Yeah.
They just needed a bit of polish.
At first, I was a little bit like, what can I do with that? And then you say, maybe we can turn the question around. And I think for the good 10 minutes, we wrote about maybe 10 jokes about it. And I said, let's make an episode just with that.
Yeah, I can remember. And this opening, I think I wrote the opening. I think it's a very 50-50 episode. I wrote the opening, Panda wrote the closing, the Star Wars type closing. And we both got like scenarios in here that we wrote 50-50 and then wrote completely all on our own. And this opening here, this was my opening. I wrote this bit. And there were some scenarios that we had that we just could not put in. There was one especially that Panda had where he was sitting on the toilet. And I'm actually quite thankful that didn't get in.
Yeah. There's some of the jokes that I didn't even show you because I was like, no, they're just way too stupid.
The inbox joke that just went by there, that was me. Panda sent me his inbox with some emails in it, and I just deleted all them and put just like the Ben's I think is actually a callback. If you've seen the first episode where Ben's points out that he's not allowed to say his name on camera anymore, that's kind of a callback to there. It's just some form of continuity in this series, which is just completely insane.
Yeah, you do that because I never remember.
This bit was
That's your idea.
It was my idea, my pitch, but we both kind of wrote around it. The bit you're going to see here with me kind of getting angry, this went on for, I think I recorded, again, I was on my own in the house. So I went on for about, I think, 2 minutes of me just shouting, swearing. I actually got up at one point and walked around the room, and you can see me, I'm knocking stuff over. And I cut it in half and then sped it up, so you can see that. It's sped up. Just kind of
I think on that part you said, "Say anything you want, I will cut the sound." And
yeah.
I think I speak to you in French.
Yeah, you were. You everything you said was actually in French. Now,
I think I was saying something like, "Yeah, so I'm talking French to you, so you have no idea what I'm saying, and I don't care."
Now this bit is all Panda. Panda wrote this joke. The phone call, the Lost Island, Kate dead, Anne Hathaway.
Oh,
but
I'm on acting overdrive.
It is. Again though. It's going well because because of your expressions and everything. It matches up with what I'm saying, and the song that's being played is called "Oi Mush." It's a Swansea song, which I kind of like. And I threw in the Seafarer joke at the end because it's kind of like my joke right now. I need to always have a joke. This one was Panda's idea. This was all Panda's idea. Originally, though, the joke originally was going to be Panda doing that, and then both of us going, no, no, no. But I kind of just thought it'd be better if Panda was completely oblivious to what he was just suggesting, which kind of goes with the character in that he's always oblivious.
I love that part. You wrote that. And I thought it was awesome, especially when you see Phil for the first time and you go, "What the hell?"
This was actually, I wrote this because Panda's got his French person character, so I decided I'd bring Phil back. If you haven't seen the I know how many runs you scored last summer video with Phaelus. That's where this comes from. And that is actually me doing the voice. I've pitched it a little bit, but I can't actually get my voice that high. But yeah, this was really fun to do, but very tiring because it makes me have new respect for Spoonie and Doug and guys like that who can do anything that they do and say play multiple characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I still don't know, and I didn't ask you, but why did you say ultimate power?
I was I could not think of an entrance for him. I just walk in or something. So I was watching when I was writing that bit. I was watching episode 3, Star Wars, and that's what Palpatine shouts just before when he's killing Mace Windu, and I just thought it's such a stupid line. I just thought, what least threatening way can he's a killer cricket player for a start, which is not threatening. He's got a stupid moustache, which is another thing, and then he just walks in and shouts unlimited power.
Yay, Tony.
This was all you. This was Panda. This was.
Yeah.
Usually when it comes to cameos, it's Panda who gets the cameos. Panda will generally he will write the beginning of the script and then pass it on to me, and originally I just add in gags, but now it's more a case of he'll do a pass and he'll give me his version, I will do a pass on that version, and then Panda does a final pass.
Yeah, it's a Radio 2 guy thing, man, now. I was going to say now in French.
Now this here is a little sort of a joke we've got where Boobies comes up on screen. We'd been having a conversation in a live stream that day with Obscurus Lupa and Punky, and for some reason Boobies had become a big thing of that live stream talk. As you can tell, we're very sophisticated, so I just threw it in there as like a joke. And Smarty, who did fantastic work on this episode.
Oh yeah, the machinima I did was awesome. It was my idea, the dialogue, the settings, and first I wrote everything and went to him and was like, can you do me a machinima? Without knowing if it takes time or a lot of footage. I have no idea how you make a machinima. So I come to him with a full, maybe 1 or 2 pages of scripts. Can you do that? Thank you.
The London, England that I threw in, 180 miles away from Wales, and I also added in the Spikes Girl stress-free leader of the wiki joke, because originally it was just a nameless grunt shooting, and as a sort of spoiler, Laura will be in the next episode. So I just kind of figured it'd be an interesting sort of, and again, continuity. I do like having continuity in episodes, despite the fact that our series prides itself on making no sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
This was probably the easiest thing we did for the whole episode. All me and Panda had to do was record lines, and that was it.
And I'm kinda happy to work with you, because I've been knowing you for maybe a year now. And the thing is, I think Welshy is a really talented and funny guy. And I was kinda sad that you don't have your own show. You know what I mean? You have your 5 seconds, you make music video and stuff like that, but you don't really have a full-length show, right?
No, I don't know.
Voilà.
So I just love that death animation there, Smarty.
That was Smarty's idea.
Yeah, it was Smarty's editing. Fantastic work there.
So yeah, to resume, I'm kinda happy to work with you, and this way you can have a whole show, because now the Panda Q&A is really you and me.
Yeah, and we do
50-50.
have the same kind of sense of humor. We do have that kind of abstract, almost Python-esque sense of humor, in that we make fun of everything. And it makes sense. A good example of that is a lot of the guys on the website have nemesises, like you've got Dr. Insano, and I love the fact that John came in episode 3 as a nemesis for Panda, but he didn't know why he was a nemesis, and Panda didn't even have a clue who he was, which again is just a really funny sort of commentary on the fact that everybody on the website these days seems to have a nemesis.
Yeah. And I'm actually writing for a new character.
Another new character. Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
Character. And because mostly the French person, it's just me with a costume.
With a costume.
And
now this is actually Jenny. I got in touch with Julian and I said, would it be okay if I had her do a voice cameo? And he said, yeah, it'd be no problem. And Jen, she's my best friend and I love her a bit, but she's very shy. And I was really pleased she did it and it syncs up so well because I recorded all and the punch. This was my call. Just that again, and he again so brilliantly. And this was Smarty's idea, and I figured because he did so much work for us, it was only fair to give him an extended cameo. But yeah, the phone call was I recorded all that, and then just had to hope that Jen would do it in sync, and she did, and it was perfect.
I know what she say. It's 4 a.m. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that was my joke. And this was Panda's. All from this point on, this is Panda's writing. The ending gag and the Star Wars bit is all Panda.
Damn, my hands are fucking huge, man.
The okay though, you see, from me was actually I had a case of panderitis at that point because I completely forgot to film my reply. And that's fortunately that bit where I'm saying okay is a take from me when I'm swearing and shouting. It's just before I start swearing and shouting, I say okay, and that's what it's from. So it's got. I'm not actually answering this question. I'm just saying okay to something I was talking to myself about. And I love the Star Wars ending, and I love Skitch's voice. It's absolutely perfect.
And you see, I can make continuity when I want to, because I asked Skitch to do that.
And this was my idea to put the background. I said about Panda, and then this thing. I was really pleased how well this came out. That we both shrugged at exactly the same time. And this was Skitch's idea to hold up the signs, because originally it was he gives a thumbs up. But considering that I edit it, and it says at the end that I'm the editor, it's conceivable that I switched to him when he was narrating, so he just puts that up.
That's a kind of surprise I like to get when I work with Welshy, because I'm pretty sure we can work together on the script. He will edit the video, but you can be at 100% sure that he will add something more. So it's like a surprise in the video every time.
And the Seafarer bit is the biggest sort of... I threw that in episode 2, and it was so popular, then he came back full time. And I decided he had to get a hit on me. He slapped me in that episode twice, and it was only fair.
And it was so epic. He pushed you hard, man.
Now the ending to this was me. Panda's comment here about being ashamed was something he just said to the camera in between his line, and I just added my bit. But I thought, I mean, Panda, you know, he's kind of embarrassing himself. I might as well too. I had to get another shout out to Anne in there as well somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, that was awesome. See you later, man.
Ta-da, man. Take care of yourself.
Bye.